When it comes to fan games, Sega is very forgiving and allows Sonic fans to go crazy with it, unlike Nintendo. So let's get into part 2 of the best Sonic fan games you should check out. First up is the sequel to Sonic and the Fallen Star, Sonic and the Moon Facility. This game is sadly unfinished and development has been cancelled, but even so, the game is very polished and you can play it from start to finish, excluding the special stages. Taking what worked with Fallen Star, the team at Stardrop have improved in pretty much every single way from the previous title. Here we have, in my opinion, one of the best 2D Sonic titles ever, fan and official. For starters, the presentation and the visuals and sound design is immaculate. The animations and sprites for the characters are so bouncy, fluid, fun, and nice to look at. And if you've seen the previous video on fan games, definitely check that one out after this one. You'll know how much I loved the drop dash animation. And here, oh, it's so cool. The level environments are so colourful and overall extremely beautiful. And also there is much more visual clarity between what is the foreground and the background, which is nice. And the music, fucking peak. Like, oh my god. Don't even get me started on the Moon Facility's level track. Just absolute cinema. And the whole game's OST is just amazing. Very sad it's not official so that I could listen to it on Spotify. Now, let's move into gameplay. It plays just like the officials. The momentum is there, the speed is there, and everything feels amazing. You can start here with either Sonic or Tails. And Sonic has his drop dash, as previously mentioned. Everyone has the spin dash, Sonic can peel out, and Tails can obviously fly. When beating the game, you also get access to the pink hedgehog herself, Amy, and Knuckles. No, actually, I'm joking. No Knuckles! Thankfully there's no Knuckles, because I bloody hate that guy. In his place we have a modified Metal Sonic, and I have a few things to say about these two. Metal's new design is so sleek and cool, but also menacing. Metal has a unique move where you can dash forward and up very quickly, which is great for mobility. A great addition to the cast. Now, Amy's design is so cute. Her sprite has so much style and she's sporting a really cool jumper. Amy has this in-air move where, depending on where you aim, can either send you forward or up. She can also wall jump, and when paired with the double jump move, you can climb pretty much anything if you're skilled. I much prefer this version over Origins and also Superstars. One thing I thought was funny is that some of Metal's animations are not a thing. But no hate or anything, because I know the game's cancelled. But in place of the missing animations is the one and only stupid Echidna. I thought this was funny since he's not even in the game. There are 9 stages in this game. Moon Facility Intro, Alpine Avenue, Rapid Ravine, Bamboo Breeze, Shivering Sewer, Urban Umbrella, Cloudy Complex, Cavalry Plains, and Moon Facility. All of which have unique gimmicks and aesthetics. The level design allows for so much speed to be picked up, and it is a vast improvement from the left-right nature of Fallen Star. There are also bonus stages, which are way too hard for no reason. You can also play, I think, 2 or 3 of the special stages before getting soft locked. These have you flying around as Super Sonic and shooting down robots to reach the score requirement. Since you can't finish all the special stages, you can't get Super Sonic in a normal run. However, using debug mode you can. Everyone has their own super forms. Sonic has his obvious yellow Super Sonic, where he looks cool as. Tails has one, Amy has one, and Metal glows orange with his. One cool thing I wanted to point out was, in the Moon Facility level, when playing as Sonic, Tails helps you fly upwards. And when playing as Tails, Sonic helps you boost through the wall to reach the same place. Just a cool thing. That's Sonic in the Moon Facility. Now on to the next fan game. Or should I say, fan project. Now, I couldn't leave this one out, and I know I'm extremely late talking about it, but here is Sonic Unleashed Recompiled. This is another huge feat done by the Sonic community, and just shows how incredibly talented the community is. After almost 17 years of poor performance, bad emulation, and being stuck on Xbox, Sonic fan Scythe has recompiled the entire game of Sonic Unleashed for PC, and it is incredible. The project took 6 months of development between Scythe and many other talented developers. Instead of being just a mod or a different version of an emulator, this is a full-blown PC port. We have amazing optimization, tons of settings for tons of FPS, or amazing graphics, a huge heap of improvements and extras, mod support, and just having Unleashed on PC is a gift from the heavens. Basically, the original Xbox 360 code was transformed into native PC code, so that instead of having to translate the code while running the game, which is what an emulator does, the PC can just understand it right off the bat. To install the game, you will need a copy of the Xbox 360 version of Unleashed, which you'll need a transfer cable for, and there's many videos out there that can help you. That's the only way to get this running. Legally. Once you have that, then just download the project and follow the steps shown. Here you can also add the DLC if you want. Once that's done, it's done. You have access to Sonic Unleashed in 4K, 60 FPS, 120 FPS, or even 240 FPS. Go play now. Sonic Time Twisted is a 2D platformer inspired by Sonic CD that was released in 2017 at the same time of Mania and made by Overbound, I think. This game has great physics and plays quite well, with 8 unique zones, each with a past, present and future version which you can time travel to. The game is a solid length. It's kind of like if Sonic CD and Sonic 3 had a weird time-bending child. We have very explorable stages that also have spots for speed. You can play as Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles. Yeah, you can play as Knuckles. And they'll control exactly how you want them to. One thing I don't really like is the running animation. It just looks a bit silly. Also, the level design and character movement doesn't really allow for that much speed, and you're mostly going to be just jogging around. The time travel mechanic is ripped straight from Sonic CD, but improved. Instead of having to hit a signpost and have speed for a while, you just have to run past the sign really fast and it triggers the effect. The visuals are also really clean. Great sprite work and detailed backgrounds. And the music is also really good. Each zone has a separate theme for both time periods, so there's a ton of variety in atmosphere. The animations are slightly modified Sonic 3 cycles, and the idol does this nose scratch thing from the OVA movie. The game takes place after the destruction of the Death Egg in Sonic 3, and follows Sonic as he hunts down Metal Sonic, who's trying to use the Time Stones to bring back Eggman from the dead. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit confusing. The stages are as follows: Attraction Attack, Raging Ruins, Frigid Fortress, Viridian Valley, Drifting Dynamo, Tidal Tubes, Sunken Saucer, and Planetary Panic. Throughout the zones, you can also find 3 new elemental shields. The Wind Shield, which allows you to fly around for a bit, the Rock Shield, where you can throw rocks at enemies, and the Ice Shield, which allows you to freeze enemies. Also in the zones are bonus and special stages. If you collect all the emeralds and time stones through these cool race special stages, Then after beating the final boss, you head to Galactic Gauntlet Zone and fight the true final boss. Now I didn't do this because I didn't feel like collecting 7 Chaos Emeralds as well as 7 Time Stones. Like, damn! However, looking at gameplay, it just looks like a Doomsday Zone copy. Now we have probably the most popular Sonic fan game out there, Sonic Roboblast 2. Before this video, I hadn't played the game at all, not even a little. I'd seen clips and stuff on YouTube, but I was not interested. In my opinion, the game looked ugly and not fun. But I know I had to at least try it for this video, because of it being very popular. And when I loaded up the first level, damn, I was surprised. The game was actually fun. I beat the whole game in one day, except for the ending, which I'll talk about later. Okay, so the gameplay. The game has basic moves like the jump and spin dash, but Sonic also has a homing dash-esque ability. This shoots him very far and can help clear huge gaps. One thing that I can understand if people don't like it is the air de-acceleration. You gain so much momentum from just jumping, which makes it extremely hard to do very precise platforming, but also makes it easy to fly far, and can be very fun. I do think adding a stomp or bounce would help with platforming, because right now you'll just fly off. The game is styled like the classic Mega Drive games, or Genesis for you Americans. Yes, I live in New Zealand, so we have it as Mega Drive down here. The game is made in the Doom engine, or at least a branch or modified version of it, and combined with the art style gives the game a presence and makes it distinct from all the other fan games out there. The music is also very fun and alive, and really fits in with everything else. The story has Eggman using the power of the Black Rock to take over the world. Just another basic classic Sonic story. There are 8 level themes: Green Flower, Techno Hill, Deep Sea, Castle Eggman, Arid Canyon, Red Volcano, Egg Rock, and Black Core. And here at Black Core Act 1 is the worst thing ever conceived. The race against Metal Sonic. The whole stage is pretty much precision platforming, and because of the physics mentioned previously, it is impossible to platform in this game. This stupid lava section cost me around 100 lives, and probably 2 hours of my time. I swear to God, if I'm held at gunpoint and have to play this to live, yeah nah, say goodbye. For real, this is way too hard. Definitely not a skill issue on my part, just a dumb level. Overall, coming out of this game, I found a new one of my favorite fan games. It's just so fun, and I'll probably check out some mods because I know this game is a lot, and I might make some content on there if you guys would want it. Now, on theme with the year, racing around the world, we have Sonic Riders X. While this is very unfinished and incomplete, it's still very cool. Here is a Sonic Riders remake with Metal City, Splash Canyon, and Sand Ruins as main stages. There are also many level mods to add to the experience. The game executes the physics and controls of Riders really well, from the speed, the tricks, and the turning. And the game looks bloody gorgeous. Too good even that I feel like my computer's gonna explode whenever I load it up. While the game still needs quite a bit of work, it's a great basis, and if added upon, could be a perfect remake, or even a whole original racing game. Up next is another remake, Sonic 2 HD. This fan game aims to remake the original Sonic 2, but in HD. Sadly, the project has also been cancelled, so we only have 3 zones to play, but it's still great. The gameplay is pretty much one-to-one with the classics, and the visuals are so tasty. The environments are so detailed and pop so damn hard, and the animations are superb. Like, look at this ending animation. That's not even in the original. And also this top speed one. Just look at Chemical Plant. Like, oh my god. I'm about to go crazy. The music has also been remixed and it sounds beautiful. The Act 1s sound a lot like the originals, but in HD. And the Act 2s take on something different and unique, which wasn't needed, but is a welcome addition. In the demo, we can play through Emerald Hill, Chemical Plant, and Hilltop. The thing I love so much is just the presentation. There was so much love put into it, and I would love an original game like this. Actually, This is what Sonic 4 should have looked like, not this disgusting plastic Vaseline smeared abomination. Those were some great fan projects that everyone should play. I hope you enjoyed and see you around. Maybe in like 4 weeks, give or take. I should probably be more consistent. Oh well, bye!